Can you believe that it's been 25 years? No? Well, neither can I. It's time to duel! What's up, Warlord Squad? My name is Anime Warlord, and welcome back to the channel. So, I know I'm a little bit late to this, but yesterday was Yu-Gi-Oh's 25th anniversary. Yes, the manga made its big debut on September 30th, 1996, and I've been watching, reading, and just collecting anything Yu-Gi-Oh! Since 2003, and for today's video, I'm going to be showcasing my entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Collection for you guys. So, with that being said, let's begin. Alright, I'm starting off with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff that I have on my walls. This right here is something that I collected at the Artist Alley for Anime Midwest 2017. This is a picture of the Dark Magician Girl, just winking at you, looking cute, looking sexy. You know how it is with Dark Magician Girl. And the last Yu-Gi-Oh! Related thing that I have on my walls is this really badass fabric poster of Atem and the Dark Magician. And this seems like they're in outer space, but nonetheless, it's pretty cool at the end of the day. Next up is my gigantic Yu-Gi-Oh! Binder. This binder holds half of my collection. Yes, you heard me right, Warlord Squad. I said half of my collection. The other half of my collection of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards resides in shoe boxes. And this binder is so big, we're obviously not going to showcase the whole entire thing here on camera, but I will showcase this binder sometime in 2022. So stay tuned for that. Next up, I have a really dope Yu-Gi-Oh! Portrait that I have collected in disc replay. And I actually asked the guy who was selling these if these were for sale, because at first I thought this was just basically for a display to make the place a little bit more geeky. But nope, I got this for, I believe, 17 bucks. Yeah, 17 bucks for a portrait, not a bad deal. Next up, I have a super dope, super rare Yu-Gi-Oh! GX mug that I recently collected this year. This bad boy came out all the way in 2004, so when I saw this listing on eBay, I'm like, yo, I gotta buy this ASAP. Because like I said before in one of my previous videos, when it comes to rare memorabilia, video games, or anything rare whatsoever, people immediately hop on it like flies on shit. Moving on. Next up, I have 3 fan-made Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. You're going to be seeing another fan-made Yu-Gi-Oh! Card very shortly. These were the first 3 fan-made Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards I got, and I remember just flipping out when I collected them because these are the soul cards that Pegasus used to capture the souls of Mokuba, Solomon, and Kaiba. So now if you want to do a Pegasus cosplay, these will be very, very fitting. And now, when it comes to fan-made Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, these are super duper hard to find. Next up, at first I thought these were fake, but no, these were the real deal. Remember when Yu-Gi's Legendary Decks came out and we saw the pictures of some of the Duelist Kingdom cards and we're just like, wait, they made those for realsies? And yes, here they are, the Duelist Kingdom cards. I remember just flipping out in Target the fact that they actually made these. I'm like, no fucking way, dude. So here's Duelist Kingdom, Set Sail for the Kingdom, and of course, Glory of the King's Hand. Next up, we have some character cards from Legendary Duelist Season 1. I have collected Weevil Underwood, Mai Valentine, Mako Tsunami, Maximilian Pegasus, Dr. Valiant Crowler, and Jess Anderson. Next, I have the 3 Egyptian God cards. These are the non-playable versions. I also have the playable versions as well, but these are just for collecting purposes only. When the first Legendary Collection came out, I was really, really hyped that I have finally collected the 3 Egyptian God cards, because I remember opening pack after pack after pack of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards just to try and obtain these 3 God cards, but to no avail. And then finally, when the Legendary Collection came out, I'm like, oh, the God cards! But then when I looked at the cards, because at the bottom left corner, it says, this card cannot be used in a duel. I'm like, ain't that a bitch? But, you know, it is what it is. These are really good collector's items. Obelisk, Slifer, Ra. Next up, I got some really dope token cards. Here is the first one with Atem and Dark Magician. And there's also another one that I have in here too as well. Oh, never mind. It's probably in the other one. Yep, it's in the other one. This is another one with Atem on it. This one is personally my favorite one of Atem. And inside this one is Joey Wheeler. And the last character token card is Seto Kaiba with Blue Eyes White Dragon, obviously. And like I said, you're going to see another fan-made Yu-Gi-Oh card, and that is where it resides. And the fan-made Yu-Gi-Oh card is none other than Deck Destruction Virus, the trap card that not Yugi, my bad. The one that Kaiba used in Pyramid of Light. And everybody knows when this card is activated, here's what happens. You can only activate this card when a Dark Spellcaster type monster with 500 or less attack is destroyed as a result of battle. Send 10 random cards to your opponent's deck straight to the graveyard. Yeah, if this card was made for realsies by Konami, I think they would butcher the hell out of it. Instead of sending 10 random cards to your opponent's graveyard, I think they will just like narrow it down to like 3 or 4 tops, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I hope they make that into a real card. If not, I can always use this card for shits and giggles. Okay, next up we have some Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Matchbox cards. And I got this all the way back in 2005, I believe this pack was released. But either way, this is one out of 2 surviving Toys R Us toys that I still own. And ever since I got them, I have never taken them out of their packages. Never. And I never will. And even though these are like released in like 2004, 2005, something like that, I can't remember. But in my eyes, they are incredibly vintage. And when it comes to like these 5-car anime packs from Matchbox, these are kind of rare to find. I have the One Piece one. That's the second surviving Toys R Us toy that I have. I recently collected the Sonic X 5-car pack. And I know there's a Naruto one out there. I don't know where it is, but I will find it. But yes, these are extremely beautiful, and I'm so lucky that I managed to get these at Toys R Us back in the day. Alright guys, next up we have TCG versus OCG, or censored versus uncensored, or English versus Japanese. You know, it's gotten a lot of nicknames over the years, I'll be for real with you. So, I think I'm going to keep the name for this collection of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, TCG versus OCG. Alright. First up, I'm going to start off with the cards that I am trying to find their English counterparts for. Here is Roulette Barrel. Here is Mystic Tomato. Once again, it still baffles me that this card was changed for international release. Because look at that. It looks like a tomato jack-o'-lantern in Japan. Last Day of Witch. Grave Robber. And Share the Pain. Why do they have blue blood? I will never know. Next up in this pile are cards that you can get in the OCG and the OCG only. Alright, kicking things off is the iconic Cyber Commander, Air Eater, Golden Appetite, Horn Imp, White Dolphin, and Wood Clown. And now, the real comparison collection. Here we go. Dark Witch. Lesser Fiend. Literally the most revealing card of them all, Water Omotics. Harpy Lady. Harpy Queen. Spicy Spy. Injection Fairy Lily. Hello, nurse. Literally the scariest one in my opinion, Majigere Panda. Yeah, the Japanese version is the reason why I call it the scariest Yu-Gi-Oh card ever, because look at that shit. Woof. And now we have the Spell and Trap cards. Premature Burial. Magic Jammer. Chorus of Sanctuary. Dramatic Rescue. Back Up Soldier. Dion Keto, the Cure Master. Soul Release. Foolish Burial. Book of Life. I don't know if you could see that, but the reason why this card was censored is because of that tiny little unk right there on the book. Ultimate Offering. Shield and Sword. And finally, the Dark Magic Curtain.
All right, everybody. Next, we got some small items.
Let me collect myself. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm going to showcase some small stuff next. And those small things are button pins and keychains. Here we go. Going to start off with the new ones. Kicking things off is the Millennium Eye. This is what I got at Anime Midwest 2021. Here is the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Here's the Blue Eyes White Dragon yet again. This one is my personal favorite. Here is Harpy Lady. Black Magician. Exodia the Forbidden One. Dark Magician Girl. Flame Swordsman. Atem. Gaia the Dragon Champion. Whoops, Butterfingers. Celtic Guardian. Mystical Elf, or as it's known in Japan as Holy Elf. Summon Skull, or as it's known in Japan, Summon Demon. Now, I know I said in one of my previous videos, I can't remember what it was. I think it was everything that I collected in 2021 so far. I said that I think this is the rare metal dragon or the final form that Anubis took at the end of Pyramid of Light, but no, I was wrong. This is Silverfang. Gaia the Fierce Knight. And Curse of Dragon. Now for the old Yu-Gi-Oh! Button pins that I have collected in the past. Here is Witch of the Black Forest. Sangan. Atem, Yuma, and Yusei. A pretty iconic Yu-Gi-Oh! Picture. This is a pretty well-known collage of Atem and his various monsters. Atem and Kaiba and various characters and monsters. Atem and Slifer the Sky Dragon. Yugi and Atem. And Atem and Kaiba. Now for the keychains. First up, we have a really cool one. This is a revolving door one of the Dark Magician. Come on. There we go. Exodia the Forbidden One. Red Eyes Black Dragon. Blue Eyes White Dragon. And Kuribo. Alright, next up we have the first 3-in-1 Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga. I actually collected this at my local Kinokinu. Yes, I have a Kinokinu near my area. And it is also a Japanese grocery store as well. So that's like a little slice of Japan over there in the Midwest. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Here's my Yu-Gi-Oh! Official handbook from Scholastic. I managed to keep it in really good condition over the years. Don't ask me what tactic that I used, but still though, I'm really, really glad that I kept it in good condition over the years. Next up is the anime-manga to Yu-Gi-Oh! The Movie, Pyramid of Light. I actually got this anime-manga a very long time ago when I was a kid, and when I moved out, it unfortunately got lost in storage. But then when I found it in really good condition on eBay last year in 2020, I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely buying this, bro. Next up, we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Master's Guide. This just basically shows you how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! The classic way. Then we have Dark Sided Dimensions, Bonds Beyond Time, and Yu-Gi-Oh! The Movie itself. Next up, we have Structure Deck Janucci. I actually keep all of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs in there. Don't ask me why I keep my Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs, but I can tell you this. I ain't no hoarder. Next, our Structure Deck Slifer the Sky Dragon and Obelisk the Tormentor. It'll be pretty cool if they actually released a Structured Deck Winged Dragon of Ra. They probably might. Who knows? And here is the empty box for Legendary Duelist Season 1. Alright guys, so we're not quite done yet. I'm just going to go and have some dinner because I'm getting kind of hungry while doing this project. So I will see you guys shortly. Alright everyone, I am back from eating dinner and we are continuing the rest of the showcase. To kick things off are two little mini Totaku figures of the Summoned Skull and the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I wish Totaku made more of these figures, dude, because when I first collected these, I think I collected them in like 2018, something like that. But either way, I still wish they made more of these because these are really cool looking figures, bro. They could have made like the Dark Magician, they could have made Cursed Dragon, hell, they could have made the Black Luster Soldier, etc., etc. Here's a kawaii cube of the Dark Magician. Looking so cute. Look at the little baby Dark Magician. Look at the little baby Dark Magician. And next up, we have some Yu-Gi-Oh! GX McDonald's toys that came out in 2006. Here's the first one. This is Destiny Hero Doom Lord. We got a Magic Attempt drawer thing here. Here's a card holder. The Cyber End Dragon. I broke off one of his wings, but no worries, easy fix. This is the Wing Kuribo level 10. Jade and Yuki card launcher. Aster Phoenix card launcher. And Zane Truesdale card launcher. Next up is the first ever Yu-Gi-Oh! Figure I have collected. This goes all the way back to 2016. I was attending Wizard World Comic Con. That was my very first convention. And I picked this up there, and I still have it to this day. Really, really nice. This is Dark Sided Dimensions Yugi. You can tell because he doesn't have a Millennium Puzzle. Next up, I have these little mini HeroClix figures of various Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters. Right here is Alligator Sword. I never learned how to play HeroClix. I just basically collected them because I thought they looked cute. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Cannon Soldier. Curse of Dragon. And last but most certainly not least, Dark Magician. Next up is the empty box of Legendary Collection Kaiba that I got many, many years ago. But I do not have cards in here. I do have my game boards in here. I will showcase them one by one. It can hold up to 4 game boards, which is actually pretty cool. All right, here's the first one. Well, come on out. And we go. Yep, here's number 1. Number 2. Yeah, I should have done that in the beginning, right? Number 3. And finally, here is number 4. All right, everybody, we are almost done. Next up is the Gold Sarcophagus Tin. I actually have some cards that reside inside here. I actually got 2 of these when I went to Conal Delete 2019, and unfortunately, I only have 1 of these left. That's because 1 out of the 2 got destroyed because my dog just basically ran into my room and just crushed the damn thing, which was kind of sad, but oh well. At least I got 1 left. Next up are some video games. Here is Yu-Gi-Oh! Worldwide Edition for the Game Boy Advance. I unfortunately do not have my Game Boy Advance anymore. It broke a very, very long time ago, so I'm going to have to buy a brand new Game Boy Advance. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards. My only DS game, and that's Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2010, 5Ds Edition, Reverse of Arcadia. Oh, this right here is very nostalgic, right here from my childhood. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Dawn of Destiny for the original Xbox, and I plan on to play this on my channel sometime in the near future. It's so good. Alright, y'all, and the last items are some Funko Pops. I got a Joey Wheeler Funko Pop. And finally for the Pops, Slifer the Sky Dragon. And Obelisk the Tormentor. Well, everybody, there you have it. That was my entire collection of Yu-Gi-Oh! Related stuff. Took some time to dig all of that stuff out of my otaku stash, but does that stop me from collecting Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff in the near future? Because I already got all ready to begin with. No. No way in hell, man. I'm still going to collect Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff in the near future because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one out of many childhood animes that have sentimental value to me. Do you guys have a favorite item that I showcased in today's video? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, you guys, that just about wraps things up for today's video. If you guys like today's video, give it a like. If you guys have anything to say about today's video, give it a comment. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell for future videos when they come out. If you guys don't do either of those things, I will send your ass to the Shadow Realm. Just kidding. Stay nerdy, stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys next time. Once again, I apologize. I am one day late for the anniversary, but hey, it is what it is. Happy anniversary, 25th anniversary to Yu-Gi-Oh!